Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. We're discussing today that a few minutes ago, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi arrived in Iraq, in Baghdad, and the president was received by the Iraqi President Burhan Saleh. The visit is witnessing signing agreements and talks of mutual concern. It is supposed to be a tripartite meeting that is going to gather Egypt, Iraq, and also Jordan, with the attendance of King Abdullah II. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to host this morning the breakfast show Mr. Raouf Gaffar, the political analyst. Good morning, Mr. Gaffar.
Good morning to you.
Mr. Gaffar, now how do you see the importance of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's formal visit to Iraq to attend a tripartite meeting between Egypt, Iraq, Jordan?
First of all, needless to mention how long back our relations with Iraq goes. Of course, we have always kept very close and strong relations with Iraq over the years, and this visit comes within the context of strengthening these ties and relations, and in the same time attending, as you said, a triplicate meeting together with the sovereign of Jordan. So they will discuss the mutual benefit and interest issues, plus, of course, all the regional matters that are of concerns to the three countries.
Yes, so the visit is important because it boosts a relation between Egypt and Jordan, and also it's important because it is witnessing a tripartite summit that is going to gather Egypt, Iraq, and Jordan. So we'd like to shed light on the tripartite summit that is going to take place.
By definition, any head of state, when he visits another country, it is important. So it goes without saying that the visit is important. As we mentioned, this is, I think, the fourth summit between the three countries, and they have started a lot of projects and a lot of discussions about, as we mentioned, issues of mutual interest and mutual benefit, and it is a continuation of such cooperation as far as the regional issues are concerned. Of course, during the visit, President Jordanian King,
King Abdullah II.
Of course, King Abdullah. We have a lot in common, and we are very, very close as far as Jordan is concerned. We have a lot of common issues to discuss. So he will entertain, he will meet the King Abdullah II, and they will probably discuss all the matters of mutual interest. Of course, primarily he will again meet with the Prime Minister of Iraq, and there are so many things to discuss with Iraq, given the position of Iraq, the importance of Iraq, and the cooperation that has been going on between the two countries on both political and economic level. So I think this is a very important visit, and hopefully we will hear very soon about positive results of such a visit.
Yes, so what do we expect from this tripartite, your expectations for the outcome that is going to
First of all,
the three countries
we know that a lot of Egyptian companies are working in Iraq, in the reconstruction of Iraq, and I think that this area will see some increase and improvement. So I think that more involvement in rebuilding Iraq from Egypt will take place, and this is for Egypt it is important, and for Iraq as well. So I think that on this side we will see improvement and increase in the cooperation in the reconstruction of Iraq from one side. Of course, with Jordan, it is the same, particularly with the, I'm talking Jordan now, the changes that happened lately with the Palestinian issue. And we know that the two heads of state were always discussing, were always exchanging views, and they have identical exactly views of the Palestinian issue, and it's only a matter of reconfirming their positions and see what the steps to be taken in the near future to push this issue into hopefully final solution.
Yes. So the timing of the visit by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and also by King Abdullah II to Iraq, after Iraq has been suffering for years and years. So how do you see the importance of the timing of this visit to hold this tripartite meeting?
I mean, our president always surprises us with visits. Yes. Of course, very carefully studied, and he doesn't just go there. I think it has been well prepared. This visit has been well prepared, and the agenda has been carefully studied, and things that will be discussed, whether declared or non-declared, are of utmost importance and priority to the countries. To three countries, and as you said, things are changing very quickly in our area. Challenges are going on, so they need to sit together. They need to talk. They need to sort of unify their views regarding the regional issues, and this is exactly what our president has been doing and still does. Egypt is, of course, a very important and big Arab country and Arab force, and Iraq is as well. So it is always useful, as I say, to exchange views regarding the matters that are of importance to the two countries, and they are a lot, of course. And as I said, we expect that some positive result will be seen in the very near future, inshallah.
Yes. So also, Mr. Gaffar, how do you see this tripartite meeting as a way or a step to boost relations, the historical relations between the three countries?
As I said, the position of the three countries is a very important issue. The three countries represent an axis that is very important, particularly after maybe the Syrian elections. They need to see what can be done regarding this issue. The Lebanese issue might be of course, one of the issues on the agenda of the three heads of state. So many challenges, as I said, so many issues that are important, and I mean, heads of state they don't usually meet unless there is something that needs to be discussed and needs to be tackled. Yes. on a one-on-one, on a face-to-face basis.
Yes.
They could have called, they could have, but the idea of sitting together. Yes, means that there are some
shows how
major
important
issues.
This meeting
of course.
is. Yes.
And as I said, and I repeat myself, needless to say how deep and how important the relations between Egypt and Jordan from one side and Iraq from the other. Yes. Is important, and it deserves that they meet, they discuss, and they exchange ideas about what is happening around them and what they
issues
see
of
for the future,
concern.
of course,
yes.
of
how to cooperate with
countries
each other
and the area, of course.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
Sure. looks like our president will be staying maybe a couple of days. So again, that means that there are a lot of things to be discussed. And as I said, we will know. He just arrived an hour ago maybe, and so he will start, and we will see what things will be achieved, of course, after the meetings. But again, I say this is the fourth summit between the three countries. Again, I emphasize on the fact that being the fourth summit means that they are important to each other. And the fact that they met 3 times and this is the fourth, it means that they will continue meeting, and we will see more and more summits. But issues need to be, again, discussed and reviewed every now and again, and this is exactly what is happening.
Yes. So, Mr. Gaffar, President al-Sisi is also scheduled to meet with the Iraqi Prime Minister Kadhimi. So, what do we expect also from this?
The political system in Iraq is different, like from Egypt, for instance. Here we have a presidential system, i.e. the president is the most important person. He is the real decision maker. But the arrangement in Iraq is a little bit different. The president is more or less an honorary position. And the real prime mover, the real important person that takes decision and manages things is the prime minister. So as we saw, our president was met.
Yes. I thank you. Yes. I thank you very much for your time and valuable information, Mr. Raouf Gaffar, the political analyst. Thank you very much for joining us today. Yes, please stay tuned for more updates coming up next.